The road to the 2020 Kentucky Oaks continues. Let's take a look at the leaderboard here for Wednesday, April the 1st, 2020. After the front-running score in the Gulfstream Park Oaks, Swiss Skydiver now leads the Kentucky Oaks leaderboard. She has 110 points. Meanwhile, the Fairgrounds Oaks winner, Bonny South, upset winner that day, she has 100 Kentucky Oaks points. And then Finite with 80, Donna Veloce and Tonalist Shape round out the top 5. Of course, the big news in the last two preps, the Fairgrounds Oaks and the Gulfstream Park Oaks, it was Finite who had won 5 in a row, and she finished out of the money in the Fairgrounds Oaks. And so now you have to question, is she going to get the 9 furlongs? Is she still going to try to hold that form all the way to the first weekend of September? She was probably definitely more of a horse that was a contender for the Oaks in the first Saturday in May. And I think with that pedigree, and really it's kind of hard to hold form, especially after winning 5 races in a row like that. She'd held her form for 4 months, and it's just hard to imagine a horse like Finite unless they give her a couple of months off and really regroup with some shorter races and then maybe try to stretch her out if she's going to come back and get that Kentucky Oaks form. Meanwhile, Donna Veloce, she's ready to rumble with no race to run. The Santa Anita Oaks still not being planned at this time, and she was going to face off against Venetian Harbor possibly this Saturday. So where do they go? What do they do? Do they back off? They've been working. They're ready to race. Horses like that, can they hold their form for 4 more months? Donna Veloce already had a 2-month layoff, and they were going to go into the Oaks fresh. Now do they try to give her 2 more months off? Remember, you're only 3 years old once, and these fillies, they were ready to bank some cash here in April and May in races like the Santa Anita Oaks, the Ashland, and then the Kentucky Oaks. Meanwhile, you got Tonalist Shape. She's another horse. She had won 5 in a row. She was moving right along. Smaller filly, more of a sprint type pedigree. Now a horse like that, she's probably, first Saturday in September, I don't picture her really being one of the top 3-4 betting choices for the Kentucky Oaks anymore. Water White, she upset the most recent race, the Busanda in New York. The Gazelle is not going to be run until at least May, maybe even June. So Water White may actually benefit from the delay in the Oaks. British Idiom, she's still pointing for the Fantasy Stakes. She got off, ran second in her debut in 2020. And of course, now she may actually benefit, gives her more time to get into shape and get ready for that first week in September. She Dares the Devil, Lucrezia, Tempers Rising, they're just solid horses. Actually, the field horses from the Oaks wager probably going to do the most. Center Isle with a dominating score in her debut race. The Daughter of Into Mischief, she's going to have time now to develop this summer. Gammon, the big winner for Bob Baffert with the impressive speed figure and dominating win. She's another Into Mischief. She's going to have all summer long now to develop. Maybe they'll take the test and then go into the Oaks. Lake Avenue, she kind of proved that, maybe a little bit of room for development. I'm questioning the ride a little bit. She probably should have been on the lead in the Gulfstream Park Oaks. But again, 9 furlongs, is that really going to be her best distance? So there's some talent in this division, but the whole September race kind of plays a role into the later developers. And then, where do these horses, are they going to run in the Alabama? Does the Alabama get moved? I could see possibly the Triple Crown Series getting moved, but races like the Alabama and the Acorn and other races, where do they fit on the schedule now, and do horses point for those as major preps, and then just see where the chips fall on the Kentucky Oaks? Who's your Oaks favorite right now on April the 1st? Leave a comment below. Share this video with all your horse racing friends. Who's going to be our 500th subscriber? Remember, hit subscribe and smash that like button. Let's get some more likes so we get some more views on the road to the 2020 Kentucky Oaks.